Hello, kings and queens. Turonic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, there's a few things I'd love to talk to you about, but first, I'd love for you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content I am putting out. Deadliest Intuition is everywhere books are sold. My newest psychological thriller is waiting for you to read and review. I would greatly appreciate it. So go on and pick it up, check it out, and let me know what you think about it. In addition to that, there are a couple of other novels that are releasing this week that I'd like to tell you about. Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt releases on the 26th. You can pick it up. It is the perfect time to get it for a friend or one of your loved ones as a stocking stuffer for Christmas. Make sure you leave a review, of course. Now, Stephanie M. Freeman's novel, Season of the Blood, also released yesterday. So don't hesitate to pick up that murder mystery psychological thriller. It is also available everywhere books are sold. If you like to live an intentional life, you can check out the Intentional Life morning show on Clubhouse from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday and Friday. Now, Diamond's World is back this week discussing All the King's Men by Christian Keys at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that's on Thursday. So if you haven't binged watched that series yet, dive in so you can join the discussion on Clubhouse. Last but not least, ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club has Freestyle Friday every Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club and is available via Facebook. Let's get into the astrology. Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Turonic here with the astrology portion of your reading for the week of October 24th. We'll start with Monday because that's when the scopes usually come out. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find the written version on my Facebook page at author Turonic. Now, let's get into why we're here. The astrology. On Monday, the sun is in Scorpio at 2 degrees. That's a day that favors study, and you could find yourself working or researching, even thinking in your solitude. Success can be had, but you have to put in the work and put that imagination to work, or that brain to work. If you have any aspects in Scorpio between 0 and 5 degrees, this is definitely for you, okay? Now, the moon in Gemini is also going to be at 26 degrees, trining Mars in Libra at 26 degrees in the morning. And it's about a blessing showing up to help you overcome challenges that someone is finding the time to assist you with. Okay, where a partner maybe could not. And for you, this is about romance, creative endeavors, and children. So maybe this is a romantic partner helping you, a child, or even someone in a creative sphere. If you have placements in Libra or Gemini between 23 or 29 degrees, this is for you. On Tuesday, the sun in Scorpio is at 3 degrees, and that's a day to let your artistry shine because you could be recognized, especially if you have placements in Scorpio between 0 and 3 degrees. Also, the moon in Cancer at 7 degrees aspects Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees. Restrictions or responsibilities placed on you as it pertains to home and family and what you think and what you, home and family. Home and family as far as personal money and resources, though. And what you think and preach, your education and skills. Things at a distance from you. You could be choosing between family and friends. Sure, freedom is liberating, but is it worth the cost of losing something or someone that you hold dear? Now, this is about your money and your resources. Okay, and you have some type of responsibility to either travel to someone at a distance from you, maybe let's see, your education and skills, what you think and preach. Maybe you have to use your resources, okay, your talents to assist someone, even monetarily, or maybe it's about money. Either way, that is definitely aspecting you. So if you have placements in Cancer or Aquarius, between 4 and 10 degrees, this is definitely for you. Also, on Tuesday, we have several transits on Tuesday. Venus and Sagittarius at 20 degrees, squares Neptune and Pisces at 20 degrees. So dreams, illusions, delusions about money, finances, and pleasurable times is definitely aspecting as it pertains to career, okay, or whatever it is you master. Maybe you're not imagining things though. Maybe there is a charlatan in the mix, okay, and you want to watch out for getting conned within a relationship. Kind about money, kind about love, kind about, having fun. Okay, you want to be mindful of that. If you have placements in Sagittarius or Pisces between 17 and 23 degrees, this is aspecting you. The moon in Cancer will square Chiron and Aries at 9 degrees. A healing is needed. Just be careful to attain it in a non-violent way. If you have aspects between 6 and 12 degrees of Cancer, which is your area of money and resources, or Aries, which is your area of friends, goals, and social groups, you can expect this to be happening for you. Don't get violent with friends. Don't get mad because a money goal is not accomplished, or, because you're having to heal an area of friends or social groups, and you have to use your money and your resources. Just, be sure to gain this money and resources in the right way, and don't be pushy or bullying people or violent to do so. Now, the moon will trine Pallas and Pisces at 9 degrees. So a blessing comes to home and family because of your efforts or your talents. You may be fighting some type of injustice, or you might be protecting another person. Okay. Now, this is about your area of career, your talents and career, your passions and career, okay? And it's about your money as well. Some blessing is going to come to you under the guise of money or resources because of your talents in career or whatever it is you master. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Pisces or Cancer. Now, on Wednesday, the sun is in Scorpio at 4 degrees, and that's a day where tower moments can happen because of hatred or rash behavior. You must be well prepared, lest your plans can fail or fall to the wayside. Having insurance is definitely suggested on this degree. This degree is about work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you want to make sure that you have insurance at work, insurance, health insurance, and also insurance while you're driving. Okay, it's very important for you to have. Now the moon, and those are your sectors. Let's see, the sectors that square this sector are Leo and Aquarius. So you want to make sure that when you have this, why did I say Cancer? Why did I say, let me go back up. Okay, so that was the other placement. Okay, Wednesday with Scorpio at 4 degrees. We're talking about placements between 1 and 7 degrees. And it's a day where tower moments can happen, rash behavior because of hatred, or just you moving too fast, you speaking too fast. You have to be well prepared or your plans could fail or fall to the wayside. You're also prompted to have insurance on that day. This is about your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you're prompted to have insurance at work. You're prompted to have health insurance. You're prompted to be careful while you're driving. That's what I was talking about. The clashes are short distance travel and long distance travel. So travel across the board, be careful. Make sure your tires are changed. Make sure you got your oil changed. Make sure you're paying attention while you're driving. Make sure you're not arguing with anyone on the phone, your siblings, anyone in your networks of people, a neighbor while you're driving. Make sure that you are not arguing with people at work or people at a distance from you or people you are of service to. Make sure you're not jumping and saying something, out of the blue and acting rash as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Watch your mouth. Even with siblings, your networks of people, you have to be very careful if you have placements between 1 and 7 degrees, or 1 and 7 degrees of Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, because things can get hectic. And just make sure you have insurance in place, okay? Like car insurance and things like that. That's very important for you. Also, health insurance. That's very important for you as well. Now, the moon in Cancer will trine Scorpio and Vesta at 19 degrees. This is a blessing because of a commitment or someone's devotion. Success can be had. Okay. Now, if you have any placements between 16 and 22 degrees of Scorpio or Cancer, there's some type of blessing coming into you. As far as your area of money and resources, and it's because of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So where you've worked and been devoted, you could be getting some type of finances in return. Okay, some type of money or resources. Now, the moon on Wednesday, the moon in Cancer at 21 degrees will aspect Venus in Sagittarius. Be careful if you're out having a good time. Keep it fun and try not to overspend. Maybe you need the money for another issue, because Cancer is your area of money and resources. Okay. And it is aspecting your area of relationships, where the South Node is, making you a little more gluttonous. So you're going to want to spend a little more money on partnerships. If you have placements between 19, I would say, or 18 and 24 degrees, try and have fun. Just don't overspend. Okay. Now, the moon in Cancer on Wednesday will trine Neptune in Pisces at 20 degrees. A spark of insight can be a blessing to you. This is about dreams, illusions, and intuition. Maybe a spark of insight. Okay. Now, with the moon in Cancer trine Neptune in Pisces, some blessing is coming out of your dreams or your intuition or your spark of insight as it pertains to your career. And this is blessing you monetarily in money or resources. Maybe you're using your dreams and intuition to make money if you are like a medium or psychic or astrologer or anything like that. If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Pisces or Cancer, this is for you. Now, the moon in Cancer is going to be just opposite, or actually probably in conjunct Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees on Wednesday as well. So luck shines on this degree with the help of another, and this is lucky assistance and opportunities coming your way. Helping you to garner money or resources due to what you think and preach, your education and skills. It could be even someone at a distance from you that's offering you this assistance and opportunities. If you have any placements in Cancer or Aquarius between 19 and 25 degrees. Now, Pluto in Capricorn at 24 degrees will be semi-sextile Juno in Sagittarius. An opportunity to transform through or because of a partnership is aspecting. Don't do it all yourself, okay? Just know it is a semi-sextile, so that means the opportunity or assistance is there, but you have to go out for it and grasp it. And do know that in order to grasp it, you might have to either marry someone, or there's an opportunity to garner some type of partnership. Somebody might be asking somebody to marry them on that day. Yeah, for some lucky people, somebody could be asking somebody to marry them. But anyway, If you have any placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Capricorn and Sagittarius, your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy is transforming through a partnership. Okay. Now, on Thursday, the sun in Scorpio is at 5 degrees. Put the effort in to pay attention to the details and don't be lazy. Being too set in your ways can cause arguments or fights too, especially if you have placements between 2 and 8 degrees of Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo. Okay, just put in the effort and pay attention to the details as it pertains to your work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. The moon in Leo on Thursday at 2 degrees is going to sextile the North Node in Gemini at 2 degrees. Okay, so this is your sector of communication, siblings, your networks of people, your neighbors, short distance travel. You offered opportunities and assistance through all of those avenues to help you forge toward your highest aspirations. Sticking to your morals really bodes well for the people around you, and they see you as noble. Okay, if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Leo, even going back into 29 degrees of Libra, this is aspecting you. Now, the moon in Leo will square Scorpio at 5 degrees. So a challenge is aspecting. Just remember to lay down your sword. Your area of communication, siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel is squaring your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. So be mindful that those areas are clashing, and know that, you don't want to get into any kind of accident during travel, arguments with people at work, arguments with people you're of service to, or in your networks of people. You might get communication as to your health. Just be mindful of all of that as to your, and it's some friction in health as well. Now, the moon in Leo will aspect Saturn in Aquarius right around 7 degrees. So there's a restriction and responsibility in focus for you as it pertains to your, what you think and preach, your education and skills, things at a distance from you. Okay, and this is about communication. Maybe a restriction or responsibility is communicated to you through a sibling, through your networks of people, through short distance travel, or people right around in your networks of people. If you have placements between, I'd say, 4 and 10 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. Now, Venus in Sagittarius at 22 degrees is sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. So this is a lucky opportunity for some romance, for financial pursuits, or even for pleasure. If you're out and about, don't get jealous, okay? Don't let jealousy get in the way. Mind your temper and things like that, because this is about your sector of relationships, okay? You having fun with relationships, you making money within relationships, you having fun within a creative endeavor due to a relationship. And this is about lucky assistance and opportunities coming to you to expand your message or even speak your truth, okay? Let's see if this is assistance and opportunities to expand your message or speak your truth. You might have somebody get jealous of you as well because of that opportunity. If you have placements in Sagittarius or Aquarius between 19 and 25 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, Friday, the sun is in Scorpio at 6 degrees, and money could fall in your lap that day, so don't squander it. If you do have some money that comes through, it's likely going to be in the area of Capricorn or Cancer, because that's where your money and your resources lie. In addition to that, let's see. Yeah, that's where your money and your resources lie. But if you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees of Scorpio, Cancer and Capricorn, you can expect some money. Now, in the morning, around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Leo at 13 degrees is going to square Uranus and Taurus at that same degree. That means shocking things popping up as it pertains to your secrets, sacrifice, solitude. Okay, things you have to work on in secret, work on in your solitude, secrets told to you. There's going to be some type of shock that comes to you. All right. Now, it is also about your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. Somebody might ask you to do something for them out of the blue, out of nowhere, or ask you if you're ready to do something. If you're not and you're underqualified, don't say yes. Okay, think before you get into something sudden. It applies to defending someone's honor as well. So you could be defending someone, a sibling or someone in your networks of people, a neighbor or something like that. Just make sure you're careful, okay? Because you have to worry about, putting other things in jeopardy. If it's in your neighborhood, it could be around your house and things like that. So, just be careful. And if someone asks you to do something and you can't do it, say no. If you have placements in Leo or Taurus between 10 and 16 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, the moon in Leo at 16 degrees is going to sextile Lilith in Gemini. So yours or someone else's natural instincts to assist is in view. This could be an opportunity to gain power over another as well by taking this opportunity or assistance, okay? Now, if you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Gemini and Leo, this is aspecting you. So this is about communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. So you're getting assistance and opportunities to hang out there, have a good time there and things like that. Now, the moon in Leo is at 18 degrees, and it's going to sextile Mercury in Libra. Someone communicates assistance your way, okay? And with them communicating assistance your way, it's regarding romance, creative endeavors, and your children, okay? It's an opportunity under the guise of communication, siblings, your networks of people, and even short distance travel. Now on Saturday, the sun is in Scorpio at 7 degrees, Gemini. If you have any placements in Scorpio, Leo, or even Aquarius between 4 and I would say 10 degrees, this is a day where rewards can be attained or justice can be had, but also one where you must remain faithful, even in love, because jealousy can rear its ugly head at this degree. So these are the areas that clash: Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So communication, your networks of people, neighbors, siblings, people at a distance from you, people clashing with you because of your education and skills, what you think and preach. You really, really have to watch that. As far as what you think and preach, your education and skills, jealousy rearing its ugly head at work, you being jealous of others or others being jealous of you in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. In addition to that, you want to watch out for maybe even a sibling, if you're getting into it with a sibling, or someone within your networks of people. Just be mindful of that. Not only is that, and be careful during travel as well. Okay. Now, I would say if you are attaining some type of justice, the justice is going to come in as far as money at work. You could get some reward or some money coming in for you being of service to others, or at work, or during your daily routines. It could even be it'd be because of health as well. Maybe you're in the health field and you get some type of award or something like that. That's definitely possible. Also, yeah, and that's your areas of Cancer and Pisces. So if you have placements in Cancer or Pisces between 4 and 10 degrees, that's aspecting for you as well. Now, the sun in Scorpio 7 degrees is eventually going to square Saturn in Aquarius. So there's going to be some restriction or responsibility or clash between work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, and what you think and preach, your education and skills. Long distance travel, and this could be with someone at a distance from you. Maybe some restriction or responsibility pops up, and you wanted to do something else, and or you weren't expecting to do something. That clash is there if you have those placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Scorpio or Aquarius. Now, the moon in Leo will sextile Mars in Libra at 29 degrees. So assistance or opportunities to overcome challenges within partnerships surface. This is where someone may have severely misjudged a situation. And then somebody comes in to kind of help out. They're either coming to help you out or you're helping them out. But this is your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. And the trouble is either with a romantic partner, a child, or someone within a creative sphere. Okay. Maybe it's a sibling helping you out, with a lover. Maybe it is someone communicating in your networks of people and helping you guys out. It could be anything. Say, for instance, you have to go to work and you didn't know that your partner as well. Your husband or wife had to work as well. And you decide, and then it pops up to where it's like both of us have to go to work or we're going to be in big trouble. But what are we going to do? This area of Leo is here with the sextile to help out. Maybe it's a sibling says, hey, I'll babysit the kids for you so both of you can go to work. It could be something like that. Okay. Just to give you an example, if you have any placements in Leo or Libra between 26 and 29 degrees, or even going over into Scorpio at 0 or 1 degree, this is something that could be happening for you. Now, Venus in Sagittarius will semi-sextile Pluto and Capricorn at 24 degrees. Don't burn the candle at both ends. A healthy dose of work and play is definitely recommended. All right. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Capricorn or Sagittarius, you could be definitely tempted to burn the candle at both ends. But the opportunity or assistance is there, but you have to grab it. Okay. So this is an opportunity to gather finances, to have fun, or even hang out with a romantic partner. And this is helping to transform your things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy. Even shared finances could be in the mix here, so however that, kind of applies for you, it could definitely be, like I said, have to do with intimacy as well. If you have those placements between 21 and 27 degrees between Capricorn and Sagittarius. Now, Mercury in Libra will aspect Neptune and Pisces at 20 degrees as well. Communication within a partnership can cause maybe, or can be diluted by a figment of someone's imagination. Okay, so this communication for you is about a romantic partner, a child, or it's about a creative sphere. It's within the creative sphere. It's aspecting Neptune and Pisces, so it's about illusions, delusions, your imagination. Okay. A romantic partner could have illusions or delusions about you. A child could, someone within a creative sphere could, or you could have illusions or delusions about them. Plotting, gossiping can hinder your transformation. If you're thinking something and it's not true, it can hinder your transformation. If they're thinking something and it's not true and they're out plotting and gossiping against you, it could hinder your transformation. So focus on putting in the work as opposed to meaningless, chatter or putting out things that aren't true. If you have placements in Libra or Pisces between 17 and 23 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. Last but not least, on October the 30th, Saturday, Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, will enter Scorpio at 0 degree. This is a day that you really want to mind your temper. If you have placements in Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo within 0 to 3 degrees, maybe even going back actually into Libra at 28 or 29 degrees. This is aspecting you, okay? And this is going to be aspecting all the way for the next, throughout November. I want to talk to you about what you can experience as far as the friction, the opportunities and assistance, and the blessings. Now, as far as the friction, that's all going to be at work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to other people. The friction is going to be with neighbors, siblings. It can be with people in your networks of people. It could be with communicating with people at work or where you're of service to people. It could be friction with, I'd say, people at a distance from you about what you think and preach, them disagreeing with you about what you think and preach. Your education and skills, them opposing your education and skills, you having to put more work into your education and skills. You having to put more energy into travel, you having to put more energy into getting your vehicle fixed, you having to put more energy into your travel plans, you having delayed travel plans. All of these things can pop up with Mars here because it's affecting your travel across the board, okay, and your communication, even at work, even at a distance from you. So you want to be very mindful because it's people all around you talking and ready to I guess, kind of be against you as far as what you say and what you communicate, especially at work and during your daily routines. And you want to make sure that you are guarding your health as well, especially during travel. Okay, watch out for your health during travel. Just make sure you're wearing your seatbelt. Pay attention when you're driving. That's just really important, okay, since it's hitting travel across the board. Now, as far as when it comes across your nodes, this is when it'll really get strong for you. So look in your chart and see where you have Scorpio in your chart. Look in your chart and see where you have, when that Mars is going to be coming across that degree. So you know when it's going to be affecting you in those areas, okay? As far as your blessings that are going to be coming your way, that you're going to have to put in extra energy to receive at work, during your daily routines, in health, and where you are of service to others, those are going to come monetarily, okay? But you're going to have to work for it. If you want that money and career or whatever it is you master, you're going to have to work and put more energy in there. As far as the blessings that come, no, that was the blessings. As far as the assistance and opportunities that come your way, that's going to be coming your way through home and family. You're going to be able to be of service to others in home and family and work for people in home and family, or you. They're going to be assisting you as well. But you're going to have to, like I said, you're going to have to put in the work here. You're also going to be able to garner some shared finances through this, okay? Being of service to others, or working during your daily routines, working on things you're passionate about, garnering shared finances, working on sex and intimacy as it pertains to, working on sex and intimacy. Maybe that's the people you're of service to, but that's like for street girls and guys, escorts and stuff like that. You may have to put in the work to really put in extra work to make that money. Maybe business is slow and you got to put in extra work to garner those finances. But anyway, you definitely have opportunities to garner shared finances, create the new beginnings and endings that you want, and work on things that you're passionate about. Even garner shared finances and help for health. But like I said, you're going to have to ask for it. You're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to put in the work for it throughout November. Okay? Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Blessings to you guys. I love you. And I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of October 24th. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Now, it looks like your week is permeated by the Hangman. Okay, so this talks about a situation that causes a feeling of being stuck. You might be waiting for someone to make a decision before you can make a move. Don't waste energy fretting about what you're powerless to change, okay? Trust that in time that you'll have what you need to move forward. Now, the scenarios that you have here, you have a few different scenarios here. The first scenario here is the World card. And I like this one because you have the World card coming in, and the World card, it stands for like accomplishment, a dream come true. Whatever your goal is, you'll achieve it and you will feel satisfied and rewarded. Now, maybe communication comes your way about that, okay? Because you have the Magician card aspecting it. And the Magician card is where you have all the tools at your disposal to handle what it is that you need to handle. On the other hand, it could be the Magician card is also about communication coming your way. It could be about communication coming your way, about a romantic partner, a creative endeavor, or even maybe a child, maybe even as it pertains to a business organization, okay? Because that's what you have permeating it. So you have some type of goodness coming in, some type of good communication coming in about a business organization or a mother figure. But what it's giving you is a lot of different options, you know. So you're prompted not to be fanciful about these options, but so you may be feeling like that. Maybe somebody calls you with a bunch of different scenarios where you can establish some type of stability and make some type of money. Remember that all of these options are not going to give you what you want. Okay, so I want you to remain in a state of reality, and don't be fanciful about all of your choices. Okay, because not all of them are going to give you what you want. Some of them, these cups within these 7 cups, some of them are filled with gold, and some of them are filled with snakes, or traps. So you need to be careful how you go about making this money, this wealth, or this establishment. Now, it looks like you have some type of another scenario you have is the Devil card. And the Devil card, you could be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person, or this could be about some type of obsession or addiction to either someone you see as someone from the past that you see as the Empress. Maybe you're experiencing some type of nostalgia as far as and you have some type of addiction toward maybe it's an addiction toward bringing in some abundance from the past so that you feel like the Empress. The Empress is an omen for good relationships. The Empress is fertile and abundant. So either you have an obsession with an Empress person from the past, an unhealthy obsession, or you have or you have an obsession with some type of abundance from the past. Okay. They could be talking about greed or materialism. You wanting to bring this abundance in from the past, and you're obsessed with this week. Now, another scenario that you have going on this week is you looking at what you've invested in some type of new journey that you feel there has been some deception in, or somebody's trying to take it away from you, and you're having to weather a test of faith and persevere through this. This could be about, let's see, you got the Sun card. So before this goodness comes in, you're only at the 9. As far as these, being able to invest in this new journey, you're not at the 10 yet. Let me see, the Sun is in Scorpio. That's work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So maybe that's where you're thinking about where to invest. It has to do with work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. You're still having to weather some type of storm. You're still having to deal with some type of deception or yeah. Hopefully this isn't in somebody on a new journey trying to steal what you've invested or take your investments from you. But I think that you will persevere through this. You just have to, you got a little more to go though, because you're only at the 9 of Wands. You're not at the 10 of Wands just yet, but you're almost there. And then you will feel that heat. You will feel the sun, come about in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Your challenge and advice is permeated by the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles about education and apprenticeship. So it's prompting you to keep working on whatever you're working on, to continue to cultivate your skills. Your challenge is attaining some type of emotional security. Okay, because you got the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups talks about listening to your intuition, taking care of yourself, attending to your deeper needs within a partnership, and being intuitive as to what's going on within a relationship, especially when some news comes your way. Okay, this is your challenge. Some news coming your way. The Page of Wands is aspecting the news. So you already know the Page of Wands. Well, you don't know, but the Page of Wands talks about there being several things for you to pay attention to, because that's somebody who comes to you within a partnership with unbridled enthusiasm. Somebody who just loves to talk gossip. Beware of rumors and things like that, especially people coming and bringing you rumors or just telling you things about a partnership or a relationship. Okay, make sure that you pay attention to what they're coming to you with, because that can be a challenge this week, and you using your intuition as to what's really going on. Your advice is to have clear thinking and intellect when this, because you got the Page of Ace of Swords for advice permeated by the Page of Swords. So when this clear thinking, have this clear thinking and intellect as it pertains to whatever this message is that comes to you from the Page of Swords. You know, the Page of Swords is like a message, a mentor. It could be a younger person coming to tell you something, but it could just be somebody coming to give you some type of information anyway, that you really need to keep your wits about you when it comes to this matter. Okay, the person bringing this information could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Okay, it could be someone who is creative, self-assured, a hard worker, independent, someone who lends wisdom and support to others and their endeavors. She's determined, and it could be a he as well. The cards are non-gender, but this is what it's advising you to do: to have clear thinking, pay attention to what this person is bringing to you. Okay, maybe it's telling you to be that independent, hard worker as well. Okay, and be thoughtful. But I think it's more so telling you advising you to really, really use clear thinking and intellect when this information comes to you from this person. Okay, whether it's about an educational endeavor, apprenticeship, or you working on your skills. Okay, subscribe to the channel. God bless you. Thank you for rocking with me, and I'll see you next week. I love you guys. Bye now.